Oh, what's up, guys?
Leo, do you disagree with my decision to do this podcast with an exposed chest?
No, I don't disagree with it, but, honestly, it's only because I came in looking so fucking good that you were like, oh, shit, well, I better fucking upstage Leo. And guess what? I'm going to wear my fucking shades, too, then, if you are, dude. Fuck you, dude.
Wear them, you belligerent
After
fool.
you, I was a belligerent. Listen, you fuck. You had to cancel because you got drunk on, 2 days prior to the podcast. That's how much of a fucking pussy you are, all right? I know you didn't drink on Sunday with Adam Fu because he told me, he said, oh, we watched football all day on my fucking couch recovering. And then you drove back the next day. You had to give him another, he had to wake up and leave you alone at his apartment.
Leo, you're doing terrible radio right now.
Oh, really?
You're
just fuck yourself.
You're just feeding out the name of a third party, talking about football. What Leo's talking about is I had myself a lot of drinks in Las Vegas this weekend with a friend of mine named Fu.
I'm thinking there were other drugs involved too, but he's not telling me now because he thinks I'll judge him.
And I had to push the podcast back a day.
Yeah.
You belligerent ghoul is what I originally intended to call
you. Fuck you, dude. I at least attempted to do it in the fucking midst of my drunkenness. I attempted the podcast.
Well, you know what? Perfection is a goal of mine, and it's working out well, wouldn't you say?
Now, just because I gave you a compliment up in Big Bear, you think you can just flash your abs during the podcast?
I don't even remember the compliment.
I said that your abs were popping a little bit.
I've been doing a lot of deadlifts, a lot of squats. The podcast right now has never been better. I've been looking at the stats, Leo.
Oh, really?
I'm all over the stats. I'm looking at the graphs, the pie charts, the dollars and cents.
I'm a stats guy.
Everything
that's awesome.
is going north.
Hell yeah, baby.
It's going north. Every podcast we put out is the new number one of the last 10.
Wow.
Almost 20,000 views per week by the time we upload the new video. And if that's not a cause for taking your shirt off and going open jacket,
I like it.
I don't know what is. I think I've earned it.
All you need is a big fat gold chain, buddy. That's all you need. And then you could be flashing the chain while you're shirtless under the jacket. It's a look,
Can you get your sugar mama to fork over some money for
How
gold
big
chains?
of a chain are we talking about?
I want a modest chain, but I want producer Ben to have the biggest chain of all.
So producer Ben just looks like Run DMC, just like fucking LL Cool J with a massive chain.
I asked producer Ben
if he
could tell us about this girl he had sex with recently, and I think he's a little hesitant to speak on it.
Why don't you want to tell us about the girl you had sex with and what her story is?
He doesn't even have his mic on him right now.
We want to know her, what she's about, what she loves, what she doesn't love.
He purposely didn't connect his mic so he didn't have to tell us the story. But the point is, people, the podcast is doing so well, even the producer who never shows his face on camera is getting laid.
Yeah, he is. He's getting fucking laid.
He's getting laid. So, yeah, I did go to Vegas this weekend, Leo.
Well, I'm happy. Hopefully you got a good video out of it because I know that's your priority.
We filmed some videos. I went and revisited the birthplace of the Danny Mullen YouTube channel. That was the point. I even went and knocked on the door of the old apartment I used to live in this little tweaker pad in downtown.
Wow. Is there going to be a little voiceover segment? Explain. I like the voiceover, Danny videos.
A little voiceover.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really?
And the new occupant of my old apartment is a fat, bald Indian guy who was very paranoid, and he had about 6 security cameras set up around the door.
How do you know he was Indian?
Because I shook his fucking hand.
What if he was Pakistani?
They're all the same to me.
Oh, wow.
If it's
that
brown,
is racist.
If it's brown...
What if he was El Salvadorian?
It needs to go down. I got no...
What? If it was brown, it needs to go down?
Yeah, I got no rhymes. Yeah, I got.
That is fucked up, Danny.
I'll come up with a better little mnemonic for how to exterminate brown people.
So did you guys connect? Did you tell him some stories about what happened in that place?
I told him I fucked one girl in there.
And what did he say?
He didn't seem too happy.
He didn't seem happy?
He was really uncomfortable.
Really?
He was a pharmacy tech, so he wasn't a complete tweaker.
Holy shit! How old was he?
I think he was going prematurely bald. He might have been in his 20s.
Really? He's a 20-year-old Indian kid just gets a visit from Danny Mullen and a camera, and you told him you fucked a girl in there.
I blacked out. I was just reminiscing, but I absolutely told him I fucked a girl, and I think I might have mentioned a little bit of semen that got spilt on the floor during a particularly raucous lovemaking session.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Did I give you a good assist when you were really drunk and you put up that story and I said, hey, buddy, Instagram might not like that?
I don't remember.
I
was
hammered. You don't remember? You said, this is exactly what you said. You said, me and Adam Fu are going out on the strip. We own this strip. If we see you and you come at us, we'll slit your throat with a stiletto. You said you'd slit their throats with a stiletto.
So what Leo's referring to is I'm walking on eggshells when it comes to Instagram. I think they have assigned a person at the Instagram HQ, not a dude in India or Pakistan.
No, it's a
I think
guy.
they have an American who monitors Danny Mullen's
page. Is it a man or
page.
a woman? What do you think?
It's definitely a woman.
It's a chick.
Oh,
does she have purple hair?
Purple hair,
Yeah.
bowl cut,
Yeah.
paperclip through her nose.
Paperclip through her nose. Fuck.
Yes. And
hates you.
Her favorite band is Dashboard Confessional.
Dashboard Confessional's her favorite band?
And the Postal Service.
Holy
and
shit. What kind of cars you drive?
Death Cab for Cutie.
Car?
It's either a Volkswagen Bug vintage or a Prius that's hot pink.
Prius that's hot pink, probably. A Prius that's hot pink?
So my page, I posted a clip from that Jesus video, and just Inland Iggy being in a Jesus costume was enough for them to take that post down.
Holy shit, that's ridiculous.
So, Leo, I appreciate you being my guardian angel.
Yeah.
They might not have liked the throat slit comment.
No, with a stiletto, yeah. We will slice your throat with a stiletto.
But you mentioned drugs. I actually got dosed while I was in Las Vegas.
What an asshole. Adam Fu?
So, dosed, for you, those of you who don't know, I didn't know this for a while, it means when somebody gives you drugs against your will.
Yeah.
Adam Fu dropped an Adderall in a shot of Jaeger of mine.
That's disgusting.
And he told me about it, but then I forgot about it and came back and took it.
Were you fucking lit?
I was really fucked up. And then, to be fair, I willingly took 2 more after I took
2 more Adderalls?
Yeah.
Really? So you had at least 30 milligrams of Adderall one of the nights in fucking...
I think 45 was the end tally.
45? Jesus, were you up? You couldn't sleep for like a long time.
Here was me that night. I was such a fucking animal. We were out at this club. All I was doing was hitting on every girl I saw.
It's not bad. I mean, whatever. Strength in numbers. I agree.
And Leo, I was getting so sketchy.
Yeah.
It's at one point I was in another group of guys' booth. I was in their booth dancing with a chick on the top of their booth. Just a bunch of random guys I didn't know.
Shit. Well, you have your BJJ though, right?
At one point there were 2 guys at a center bar at 5 a.m. with 2 chicks. I was the last one to leave the club. I walked up to the 2 guys at the center bar with their 2 chicks. I tapped the girl on the shoulder.
No.
And I was like, hey, I'm looking at you right now. I like what I see. I think you got to cut out of here. Tell this guy sayonara. Looked at the guy to her right. Little fucking dweeb. I would have broke his neck with one hand.
Oh, you bullied this guy. You bullied someone.
I bullied him.
Okay. So
yeah.
you went up, you tried to take this guy's girl right in front of him, right when there's no other options, right? This is what you did.
I liked what I saw. And
And
Leo,
you wanted to take it.
you know as well as anybody that when Danny Mullen sees something he likes,
He takes it.
90% of the time it ends up in his back pocket.
It's true.
Metaphorically.
He does literally take anything that he wants and likes. It's true. So with women, why would it be different?
So you know what I did? Because I could see she was on the fence.
Okay.
I pointed to the bulge in my pants.
What? No, you didn't.
I did. And it was Las Vegas, nice and hot, and I'd been dancing.
Oh, my
so I had a
God.
nice hang. She saw the outline through my pair of True Religion jeans.
And she was impressed. Did you stuff? Because,
I wore an athletic jock strap and a cup.
You wore an athletic jock strap
and a cup.
all night? What?
And a cup.
Holy shit. I mean, just in case you wanted to press up against a girl. So there was a ton of girls that you danced with that probably thought you were just ever hard.
Yes.
Wow.
Girls
Genius,
like that.
Really?
Girls like that.
Guys, take that tip and put it in the bank, all right? You put on a jock strap before you go out. Remember that. With a cup. All right.
Because subconsciously, girls don't want to be impregnated.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a given.
So they like it when they think you're hard.
Yeah, exactly. They like when they feel that hard cock against their hand, their fucking buttocks.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Gay or straight?
All right.
Double vaginal penetration.
Danny, that's bisexual, I would say.
Is that bisexual?
It's in the middle, yeah. It's like you, if you are okay 100% doing that, you're probably okay with like at least sucking a cock, but you like pussy too because that's a lot of pussy juice all over the cock. So it's I would say it's like really being a bisexual. It's like a Channing Tatum basically.
I think it's a fair assessment, and Leo has forwarded the claim that Channing Tatum is bisexual.
Yeah,
he's got the insider knowledge in that one.
Right.
So I'll tell you why this question of double vaginal has been running through my head. Adam Fu, the guy I was visiting in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, you made him a fiend. He told me a story. He said that after you guys double penetrated a girl for the first time, he became so obsessed with it that he went out and bought dildos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's obsessed.
Yeah, Adam Fu and I double penetrated a girl in Vegas, some of you might know, and he is so obsessed. He's working. I suspect he's even paying. He's doing whatever it takes to get this whore girl he knows to come out for my birthday when I'm going to be in Vegas again. The end of November, the squad's going to be in Vegas.
Have you guys double penetrated her before?
No, but he wants to, and I told him, I was like, hey, dude, double penetration's old news. That's 2017.
Oh, my God.
That's in the rearview mirror.
Stop it. You're telling me you're looking for double vaginal penetration at the same time?
I'm looking for thrills.
Oh my God, Danny, you're that bored with sex that you have to do you have to put 2 cocks in 1 pussy? What's wrong with you, man?
I'm saying it's on the table. And that's why I was telling Leo before we came in here, I was going to call up the girl that I've been dating up in Santa Barbara, and I was going to ask her what her opinion is on double vaginal. Because I don't hook up with other chicks. I haven't hooked up with another chick in a long, long time.
You're going to literally ask her this?
Yeah, I want to get the answer. If it's okay or not.
You're out of your fucking mind. I'm pretty sure no woman's ever even seen that in a porn, Danny. So most women probably don't think that even happens.
Her and I have watched porn together, and we watched urine videos where people are pissing all over each other.
Really?
We watched a Micropenis compilation. I'm sure she's seen double vaginal.
Wait a second. You watched a Micropenis compilation with the chick you're banging in Santa Barbara, the college chick.
Let me say this to you audience members out there, most
You're
of you
a
young
sick
boys.
fuck.
Most of you young boys, if your confidence is feeling a little low, you got bad marks on your test, you got yelled at by your boss, go home and stroke your little prick to a Micropenis compilation video. You'll feel 10 feet tall.
Don't fucking do that.
You will feel 10 feet tall.
Listen, if you feel like shit, don't fucking do that. This is not the fucking thing we should be sharing with the youth, Danny.
I'm telling you.
You have better advice than that.
That's
For
great
God's
advice.
fucking sake.
I'm telling you, there are videos out there.
Watch Rocky. Fucking go and work out. Go and fucking hit the bag.
No. There are videos out there of men having sex, and their penises are no bigger than the head of an acorn.
Oh my God, that is
Fully engorged.
That is a big clit. That's what that is. It's not even a cock. It's a big clit.
I'm just saying, if you're feeling a little down, watch the guy with the acorn cock getting laid. And
So you decided to share this with the fucking girl that you're banging?
Yeah, we have a very open...
Were you rock hard afterward?
I put my penis inside of her vagina. Wow. But I want to get her on the horn now. Because I got to decide. I mean, we've been talking for a while, and I haven't really hooked. I got blown in August, I think was the last time I did anything else with any other chick.
Wow.
Which, it's pretty casual, no big deal. But I got to figure out if it's unacceptable for me to try to do double vaginal on my birthday.
All right, you know what, buddy? Go ahead and fucking give her a call. What, she's coming to Vegas?
With who? What was that, Ben, you asked? With who? Yeah, who's the other dick? The other dick is Adam Foulad in Las Vegas.
So wait a second. Is she coming to Vegas?
No, wait, who?
Your chick from Santa Barbara?
Well, I think that'd be very inappropriate if you were present and we double vagged another girl.
Well, you're asking her if it's okay if you double vag another girl?
Yeah. Well, you thought I was going to double vag her with Foo?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Foo's got a pretty thick cock. You got to keep him away from the girls.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it, man.
All right,
buddy. I learned my lesson.
I had no idea.
I learned my lesson once with Foo.
I had no idea that, the girl that you were banging, for some reason, would have to be around any other cock besides yours. But apparently, Danny has to keep away certain cocks.
Want to hear a story about me and Foo and cock? What's the right word here? Complete cock emasculation?
When you both were trying to tie your cocks together in Vegas, in front of me, they were honestly limp, about the same size.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
But this is what happened. So,
oh, God, this is... All right.
So one night, Foo and I brought back a girl who I'd kind of been talking to. This was December of last year. Her and I had been dating. I'd liked her in the past. We had a history spanning 2 years. Brought her back to the fucking room. Her and I are in bed hooking up. Foo's passed out, allegedly, in the bed next to us in the hotel. She starts feeling my fucking balls and nuts, and she realizes that one of my balls is bigger than the other one.
Is that, is it your right?
Yeah, my right one's it's significantly bigger.
It's a huge ball.
It's a huge nut. So she's like, oh my God, your balls are like lopsided. And I was like, yeah, what are you going to do? She's like, wait, are his balls the same way? Points at Foo in the bed next door. So I don't see the menace yet. I'm not too worried. I'm like, I don't know. Foo, stand up and let the lady feel your nutsack. So he pops right up because he's a fiend. He's
loving this.
He's always sniffing out tag teams like a bloodhound sniffs out
you got him
criminal's sweat. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So he fucking pops up. She starts feeling his nuts. And then I have a couple drinks in me. I'm making bad decisions. I'm like, hey, girl, would you be...
Female.
Hey, female. How would you feel if I lick your asshole while Foo eats your pussy?
Oh, my God. Was she attractive?
She's hot.
Okay.
She's a hot half Japanese girl.
So she said yes.
She said yes. So Foo and I are going down on her. I'm on her ass. Foo's on her pussy.
Were you loving it?
I was loving it. And at that point, I was like, wait a second here. And I started to remember that she was like casting foo looks all night at the bar when we were out before this. I think there were a couple occasions when she actually took the initiative to get up and go buy a drink when she saw Foo was at the bar getting a drink.
Wow, what a
and I was back at the
shady
booth.
character. What a shady McShade.
She's a fucking whore, and I've blocked her on Instagram, and I've
Whoa,
blocked her
whoa,
contact
whoa!
information.
Why did you block her on everything?
I'm still getting there.
Holy shit. Okay, keep going.
So, worst decision I've made in the past 5 years, the past half decade. I say, you know what, Foo?
That's the worst. This
no,
is the
not
worst.
there yet. This is gonna be.
Oh.
I say, you know what, Foo? Why don't you fuck her? And
Oh my God, Danny!
While she sucks my dick.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not a complete cuck porn, but go ahead.
I had my penis in her mouth.
All
So here's where I knew I fucked up. I'd been fucking her. I'd had sex with her many times before that, and I'd already had sex with her that night. When I'm having sex with her, like totally straight face, she's not making any noises. The second Foo slides his fucking dick into this girl's vagina,
Oh God.
just the wails you hear in the most ridiculous XXX porn start coming out of her
No.
mouth. Just oh my God! The second he puts his dick in,
She did that on purpose, Danny.
I think she was doing it on
She
purpose.
did it on purpose.
I
She
think
wanted
she-
the girls get off stepping on guys sometimes. And this girl wanted to dom you. This is the kind of girl that's going to have a cuck husband. And Danny's not that cuck. That's why he said, listen, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Oh, I didn't quite say that.
right.
Here's what actually happened.
No, go
I
on.
got up the second I heard those moans. I just pulled my dick out of her mouth, went into the bathroom, put my hand on the mirror, and just looked at myself. And I was
No,
like,
you didn't. That did not happen.
I swear to God, I was just like, well, I fucked up bad.
Danny, what the fuck? That's why you shouldn't mix other cocks with whoever you're putting your fucking cock in, Danny. That's a simple fucking thing.
Isn't it
Jesus.
pretty clear that I'm still learning that lesson?
Yeah,
Liam?
clearly you try to do it again in Vegas this weekend. You're gonna do it again. You're trying to do it on your birthday. Now.
I didn't try to do it. I was just fooling around in Vegas. I was just flirting. I wasn't doing anything
Listen,
serious.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen if you do the double vag. All right, fucking Foo's gonna go first. He's gonna convince you that's a good idea. And as soon as you try to slide it in, there's not gonna be any fucking room.
I'm gonna
Danny.
make room. If I gotta get a shoehorn out of the closet,
Oh my! You put a fucking shoehorn in there?
if I gotta shoehorn my penis in the pussy, Danny Mullen will shoehorn his penis into the pussy.
Oh my God! You should go first. You should put it in first.
Okay, I'll write that down and I'll run it by Foo.
Okay, were there condoms involved in these altercations
Well,
with you and Adam Fu?
No, there wasn't in that one. And my only
Nobody was wearing a condom. Did you know her sexual history? Did you know Adam's by heart? Like, how do you know nobody came in contact with anybody that had syphilis, herpes, chlamydia, or gonorrhea?
because syphilis, herpes, chlamydia, and gonorrhea have no interest in Danny Mullen. They know Danny Mullen is a Christ-like figure who has huge things on the horizon for him.
So you're saying the fucking viruses that travel around, they know who Danny Mullen is.
They travel around. I'm imagining them like behind the wheel of a car. Like,
Just behind the wheel of a car. Well, you know what herpes is the man, dude. Herpes is leading that fucking pack, dude.
Yeah.
Herpes is in the fucking front seat on the wheel, dude. And he's like, hey, dude, listen, we're going to have a little fun in Vegas, but I'll tell you what, there's a guy there. His name's Danny fucking Mullen. And then gonorrhea in the back is like, oh, yeah, watch his channel, man.
Yeah.
They're like, listen, don't fucking fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
This guy is a deity. He's a demigod.
Yeah.
All right? We're not going to fucking infect this guy. You understand me? You too, chlamydia. Chlamydia wakes up in the back. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I won't fuck with it. And syphilis is just like, he's dressed like in colonial gear. He's like old school. And he's like, oh, I will not be fucking with Sir Danny Mullen.
exactly. I think, Leo, that was a great demonstration. I was
Thanks,
just
yeah.
watching Blow with Johnny Depp when I was
Yeah,
hungover in
great
Vegas.
movie.
Yeah, and like, then nobody will fuck with Johnny because he's Pablo Escobar's guy.
Yeah.
That's how the STDs are with me.
Yeah,
I'm
I hope you don't
Escobar's
date a
guy.
girl. I hope you don't date a girl like fucking Penelope in that movie, huh? Just
I
what
fell
a
asleep
bitch.
before the third act.
Oh yeah,
I
she
took an edible.
fucks him, bro. They're on the freeway high on coke, and she flags a cop down while they're driving. She just gets in a fight. They get in a fight, and she flags a cop down, and then that's it, dude. He goes to jail forever. That's how they got him. So fucked up.
You
Just
gotta
a
be
bitch.
careful. You gotta be careful with the ladies, dude.
So true.
But so that Foo story, just to close that out.
Yeah.
I went and hung out with her like 3 weeks after, and
Mm-hmm.
I think actually that night I made her lick my ass. That was my way of extracting revenge.
All right, and then this girl's just. So you blocked her when? After she ate your ass?
No, like it was sometime in March.
Why? Just cause?
I just decided I was like, you know what? That girl she was trying to fuck me
She
over
was trying to fuck with you,
by
so
that
you were like,
moaning
you know
thing.
what? No.
She's never welcome
had
back
enough
into
of
my
it.
life.
I like it. I like it a lot, Danny. You were like, hey, you know what? I don't want this negative energy around me. Guys, listen, if you have a girl that tries to emasculate you, that's what that's called. She tried to emasculate Danny.
Yeah.
you tell them to fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, not literally. You could do it in many ways, but blocking them is great because you don't have to see their feed. You never go on their page anymore. They're out of your life.
We've all done it. There's no shame.
There's no shame.
And when I came back, because that was for SantaCon, which is like December 8th, and then I came back for New Year's Eve, and she slept over one night at New Year's Eve.
God, you really
and
you like this girl.
Adam was on the bed. I did at the time. Adam was in the bed next door, and I could have sworn when I woke up around dawn, they were holding hands across the bed gap. I could have sworn.
Dude, Adam Fu is a shady character.
See, I might have hallucinated that, though. I can't recall.
You try to bang. When we went to Vegas, though, you tried to bang his girl, the one he was hanging out with, so I guess, you know.
I already had sex with that girl.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you still tried to rebang her.
Rebanging is what Danny Mullen does best.
You're the best rebanger there is?
That's not true.
No girl just has a one-night stand with Danny. She has at least a two-night stand. If he fucks her the third time, he's marrying her, so fuck that, dude. But Danny, two for Danny, it's nothing. That's what he does every time.
What's been going on in the life of Leo DiTavio?
I shot a little Aquaman YouTube video as I'm getting it edited as we speak.
Wait.
Yeah, I went out.
Wait.
I went to Bubba Gump.
Wait. Back up. Who was in this video with you?
It's just me by myself.
There's no Andrew Judge TV, no douchebag wrestler guy.
No. The kid, the baseball player kid who has his own channel, he's got like 38,000. Stephen Nez. He shot it for me. But yeah, like it was just me hanging out at the beach.
You know how I feel about the circle of Leo YouTubers.
Why are you such an asshole to those guys? First of all, they're all your fans. They're all
this Nez guy.
Nez is he's a baseball player kid.
Andrew Judge TV doesn't follow me on Instagram, so I know you're lying about that.
All right. Well, he would if you hadn't
talk shit about him constantly.
No, I'm pretty sure he would follow you no matter what. I don't know. He just probably doesn't for no. I don't know. You know what? But he likes you. He told me that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if his talent progresses an iota by December 31st. I'll see if I like him back.
Shit. He's going to come to the show November 21st. So maybe you could.
God damn it! Do I have to kick this guy's ass
you
behind
might have
the bar?
To fight him, dude. You might have to fight him,
dude. It's going to be like New York in the 70s.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to smash a beer bottle over his head, pull out a boot knife, slice him.
And that's so you guys know. Me and Danny are going to come in November 21st. We're going to be in New York, guys. So if you're a New Yorker, come out and watch us do some stand-up for the first time together ever.
We've been training.
Yeah, we have been training. We're doing open mic today.
Open mic today. We did an open mic last week.
Yep.
Been hitting the open mics. I'm taking a stand-up class right now.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
I don't think I'm going to be a beginner, though. I'm no neophyte. Danny Mullen's been writing comedy far too long. For this to be a subpar show for you folks.
It's going to be one of the most amazing things you've ever seen in your life. So if I were you guys, I'd come out.
Leo, the open mic scene's a little depressing, though.
A little? It's completely depressing. You know how many times I was very happy that I didn't have a gun on me or maybe like some pills to just end it all because holy shit. Yeah.
The open mic you and I were at in North Hollywood, there was the one that really comes to mind here, like a 40-year-old lesbian lady.
Yeah.
Who was talking about working for DoorDash,
right?
Who was talking about going back to her 20-year high school reunion, who went up to the microphone, was talking about submitting packets of jokes to television shows.
Yeah.
So what that means, people, if you're working for DoorDash, you're submitting joke packets, you're doing open mics, it means you're all in on comedy.
Right.
At 40, and I kid you not, when this lady's material, probably the worst comedic material I've ever heard.
Yeah, man. That's what you're going to have to see again and again. That's why it's hard to do those long. That's why I do the open mics that are an hour because you just see 10 guys and that's it and you move on. You got to find the right circle. It's weird, but the way to do it, Danny, is you're not going to have to do that long. You're going to do that for like 6 months, maybe a year max, once or twice a week. I'm still doing it too because I'm only 2 years into comedy, but if I had one more connection, then I'd be just doing 2 real shows like a week or at least 1 real show a week, and then you could just start getting better by doing only real shows.
I mean, doesn't that depress you, though, seeing that lady up there?
Doesn't it? It felt absolutely, man. But, I mean, you got to remember, we're not a normal human being. We're supremely talented.
I agree, but there was
We've
a
been
point.
Gifted with a lot of gifts from God.
But if you go back and you look at my early comedy writings, which were all essays posted online, the early stages of my books, if I went back and read those right now, I would probably tell old me to quit comedy and never think about doing it again.
Right. But listen, yeah, I agree. That's true. Everybody needs to grow and become a better comedian. But when you see those people that suck at an older age, you got to just remember that, listen, they might have just started a little while ago. Maybe they're just doing it as a hobby. Maybe they just...
She works for DoorDash.
I know, exactly. It's definitely a hobby, dude.
It's not a hobby.
Well,
she's going all in.
Yeah, maybe she has some fucking money her parents left her or something. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. All I have to say is sometimes you just, there's people that outlast the competition, though, man. They stay in it forever.
It's not going to be her.
It's definitely not going to be her. So
you guys ready for some good radio? I'm calling the chick I'm dating.
All right.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
You hear that buzz?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, darling?
Hi.
Hi.
I can only talk for like 5 minutes.
That's
because
good. We'll make this a rich 5 minutes. So this is me, Leo, and producer Ben on the air.
How are you?
Wait, we keep saying her name. You got to stop that immediately.
God damn it. How are you?
There we go. Okay.
I'm fantastic. How are you?
The thing is, if we say your name, babe,
Good.
there are going to be a million 14-year-olds going through my Instagram with
Yeah.
tweezers looking for you,
asking weird questions.
Okay.
And trust me,
Don't
they're
say my
strange.
name then.
sending pictures of their anatomy. So, darling, do I just address her as darling?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
darling's
we'll
fine.
work the kinks out of this. Are you comfortable talking about our sex life right here on the air?
Depends.
On what?
Oh, wow.
Depends on what you're going to ask me.
Well, I'm talking about our sex life, so what you and I have already done.
Yeah, but depends on what the questions are.
Can we talk about the milestone we hit last Friday morning?
Big
What
milestone.
milestone?
Oh, my God. Maybe she doesn't even know what's going on, Danny.
We talked about it. I'm talking about the internal climax, to put it nicely.
I'm not going to talk about this.
Can I tell
I
the...
refuse.
Okay, what if I tell the audience what happened and then you just confirm or deny if it's actually...
No, it didn't happen.
I didn't come inside of you Friday morning sometime around 10 a.m.
Wow, Danny, have you been...
We were not together Friday morning at 10 a.m.
Oh, my God, Danny.
What? Okay, I have a personality to uphold on the air right now, and you're really making me look like shit here, babe.
This is... Darling is really letting him have it. All right, okay, so... Let's talk about this. So whatever milestone that Danny's talking about, if it were to happen, hypothetically, would you say that there's no chance of you getting pregnant?
Hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what do you mean? There's that 3% because it's 97% the birth control, or are we
Hey,
talking?
You know what?
About 94.
You know
Oh
what?
my God, it's 94%. Danny, you are rolling the dice, buddy.
Hey, can I say something right now to everybody? I think I'm ready to start the next generation of Mullen.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I think I'm ready for my bloodline to carry on.
So you're ready. So what he's saying, darling, is that he's ready. If you were for some reason pregnant, let's say some miraculous reason, let's say you got pregnant. I know you're 19 years old or 20 years old.
She's 20. I'm not a sicko.
All right, sorry. She's 20 years old. Let's say you got pregnant. I know you're in school, you're in college. It's Danny Mullen's baby.
Mm-hmm.
Do you abort
How?
immediately?
No.
Oh my God, you abort immediately?
No. Hey, can I say something right now?
No, wait a second.
No. Let me handle the interview for a
Oh
second
my
here, Leo.
God.
Let me handle the interview here. Hey, darling, if you got pregnant, I think there would be a star in the east, like the star that was above Bethlehem on the night of the birth of Jesus. I think wise men would start showing up with frankincense and myrrh and all that. And I think all the cows and sheep would have been like, "Rah, rah," they start nosing in on you wherever you were, hospital or no.
I guess he's calling himself Joseph. I guess he's Joseph and you're married?
Joseph's a saint now. I'll take that.
All right. So he's calling himself Joseph.
Hey.
What do you think about that, darling?
Well, that is your opinion. That's your opinion.
No.
I don't-
See, everybody knows I'm going to be the highest paid and the greatest comedian of all time relatively soon. But imagine what my son will be if he's born under these circumstances.
I mean,
How
if
do you know it's going to be son?
Because it's
Yeah.
going in a river if it's a girl.
oh my God, you sick bastard! This is not China,
Hey,
Danny.
And she is a quarter Chinese, so she probably agrees with me on this
Oh
one
my
too.
God.
Well, nobody's going to be able to
Oh,
find you from that. You don't look Chinese, babe.
All right. So how fast do you even tell Danny, or do you straight go to the abortion clinic?
I'm sorry. What?
So do you even let Danny know about this baby that you're pregnant, or do you go straight to the abortion clinic and when it's over you tell him that he owes you $500?
Good question.
Probably straight to the abortion clinic.
What the
But,
fuck?
yeah.
I can't.
She's cool, man. She's cool. I like her too.
My progeny, I just in a dumpster behind Planned Parenthood, tears in my eyes.
Well, it wouldn't even be like a full embryo by the time she gets rid of it. So, it wouldn't really have a nervous system yet.
Hey, baby, let's get something hot going right now. I don't want you to deny to the people that you and I were sweaty. You were still in your Halloween costume. The sun was seeping in through my blackout curtains just a tad, just enough for me to see your face in ecstasy while I rode you from the top position, missionary as they call it, until I climaxed inside your body without any kind of protection. Are we denying that happened?
I'm denying that, yes.
Oh my God. So, yeah, you know what? I know that's bullshit because his blackout curtains, there's no sun.
There's a little bit
of those. There's no sun getting through those.
There's a little bit of sunlight when the duct tape's falling off. Yeah.
When the duct tape's falling off, there's a little
that.
bit of sunlight. Yeah. Nice.
What an idyllic location to put your semen in a woman's body.
Oh my God. That is it really. Does he have to say this to you? I mean, first of all,
I know, you're so vulgar.
such an asshole, right? I'm so sorry that you have to deal with this. I really am. Listen, if you need any advice or you ever need to talk
Hey, you stay away. You stay away, Leo.
If Danny's giving you a hard time, you feel free to reach out
Jesus.
to me, okay?
Gee, we've already had to warn Leo because Leo was aggressively hitting on my roommate's sister once. We don't need him encroaching on Danny Mullins' territory.
So just, if you ever need someone to talk to,
Shut up, Leo.
I know him well. I know how he can be.
Leo,
he can be.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I know how he can be. Yeah, of
You-
course.
I appreciate that.
You troglodyte. You bridge troll.
Anytime.
All right, baby. I'll let you get back to whatever it was you were doing. I wanted to get something sexy going on the air. The people, they're curious about my love life. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. You're welcome.
Do you want to say any parting message? Danny's the best lover you've ever had.
I did not have sexual intercourse with Danny Mullen. Thank you.
She's killing it, dude.
The fucked up thing is there are a bunch of fanboys that are gonna believe her and be like, Danny's a fucking virgin. He's been lying this whole time.
It is so funny. Thank you.
Okay. All right, darling. That's a bit of a sour note to go out on. We'll see. We'll see if we can rebuild from here, but I don't know. It's up in the air.
We'll take it as.
Take it as what?
Take it as, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything else.
All right. It's all right. Oh, okay. You good luck with your.
I don't want to give away too much.
You don't want to do what too much?
I don't want to give away too much information.
Well,
she wants to keep some things private, Danny. You got to respect that.
I don't understand how that works. I thought what I do is the world's to know about.
Danny, sometimes a woman, she's a chamber of secrets, bud. She's got a lot of things that need to be kept on the DL. All right?
I wasn't aware of this. All right, darling. I'm going to let you go. We're going to bleep out all mentions of your name. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
So, obviously, that went exactly how you thought it was going to go, huh?
I wish you would have admitted I was at least a top quartile lover.
Oh, God. On the air, Danny, I'm sure you are, all right? I'll tell you what. If you can keep a college girl's interest for more than a week at our age, you're doing a great job. Actually, now, you know what? We are just extreme gentlemen at our age. So, I mean, obviously, it's easy for us. But I'm saying, dude, they're most of them are, have a lot of ADD.
I like to think of myself right now as John Lennon the night before he went on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Well,
that's where my career is, about to explode and be completely undeniable.
Absolutely, but we're not looking for that Yoko Ono. So actually, you know what? I kind of liked how this girl held her own. And she's obviously got a good couple punchlines in and everything. She's not, I
don't like it.
Could be a keeper.
I like a woman who holds her tongue and does as I say.
She's only a quarter Chinese, obviously.
Not enough. It's not
enough Chinese, I guess.
Fucking shit.
At the end of the day, she's not enough Chinese, guys.
Hey, let's talk to Nico.
Ah, yeah, this piece of shit.
I'm hearing murmurs. Yes, Leo.
Should I give him the backstory or not?
I'm just hearing. So yeah, we'll talk a little backstory. So Nico lives at home. His parents, they're together. They live in a very affluent neighborhood in Laguna Beach.
Yes.
I'm talking $1.6 million home, a stone's throw away from the Pacific Ocean. All his meals cooked and prepared, everything he could ever need paid for.
Yes.
Nico not only siphons gas from his company car at work, he's also now been borrowing money from Leo DiTavio.
Yes, he has asked me frantically. He goes, "Listen, I need some money." He didn't even give me an amount, which is a little scary. I gave him $100. And he goes, "I need some money. I will pay you back when I get paid next week." Just like that, like really frantic. So I go, "Okay." And I Venmoed him $100. And I said, "That good?" And he goes, "Thank you so much." And of course, he had to expect that I was going to bring it up on the air.
You think it's alcohol? You think he's buying booze?
I think he's buying booze, man. I think he has an alcohol problem.
And you think he's going for the Johnny Walker Blue? He's being a real asshole and going for the red or black?
Yes.
Let's get him on the horn.
Fucking piece of shit, this guy.
Let's get him on the horn. Let's figure out
Let's figure out what's going on.
The crew right now, there's too many addictions to keep track of.
Yeah, seriously.
Iggy's a fucking mess. Fan Jerry as an alcoholic. And nobody will deny.
Definitely has a coke problem.
Yeah. Fan Jerry drinks 3 tall boys of Mike's Harder before going to bed every night.
Yeah, that's too much. And now he said he has trouble sleeping, Fan Jerry, so he has to... Oh, hi, Nico. How are you? This is Leo.
And Danny.
And you are live, on the Leo and Danny show.
We're not live.
Well, we're not live.
Right now.
Yes, you're live right now, buddy. How are you? Say hi to everybody.
Wait, like, you guys' show's live now?
No, it's not live.
It's not live, but stop being an idiot. But just say hi to everybody.
Just go with it, fucker.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
No, wow.
Good old Nico, fresh off another one of his great bits.
What a radio voice he has on him, too.
The comments are pretty good.
Yeah, the comments are good, buddy. People like you. Okay? But, that's why me and Danny are worried about you.
Let's get down to brass tacks here, Neeks.
Yeah, me and Danny are a little worried about your antics recently and a little, and something you asked me for a couple days ago. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. You gonna hide it?
Explain yourself.
Explain yourself. Danny has his theories about this. Like we always say, our cameramen have been fired for less.
Yep.
So tell me why you asked me for money, Nico, and be completely honest.
Why'd you want the Benjamin, and why did you need it so desperately?
Why did you need what is going on where your rent is too steep? You fucking live at home, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know, and we've talked about this plenty of times, that I don't make a lot of money doing the things that I do that allow me to have the schedule to film for the Danny Mullen YouTube channel.
Oh, so your priority is the Danny Mullen YouTube channel.
Yeah, but
Wait,
the wedding that I filmed, the fucking Airbnb that I got took a lot of money out of me.
Wait a second.
That cost.
So somebody hired you and made you go to a remote location and didn't pay for your stay?
It wasn't remote. It was in San Diego, and I didn't want to go down there and film all day and then drive back.
Wait a
after
second.
Filming for like 12 hours.
Danny, this is obviously an alcohol thing. He got too hammered.
So wait, Nico, you made the choice. You decided you didn't want to drive an hour and 15 minutes home, so you got a $300 Airbnb? Is that what you're saying?
That's what you're saying to us? You expect us to believe this bullshit?
How is it bullshit?
It's bullshit,
It's fucking
Nico.
bullshit. Danny Mullen has driven 5 hours in a day and 5 hours back.
I came to you in a moment of need, and you blessed me with some help that allowed me to fucking eat.
Listen, you fuck. You clearly drove an hour away from you, did a job, and didn't want to drive back because you got fucking drunk, you fuck.
I see the connection now.
Hey, why didn't you guys call me that night? Because I was not fucking hammered.
You were fucking hammered just like you were in Texas, just like you were in fucking Arizona, and
I don't think he was drunk in
and
Arizona.
just like you fucking were on the last shoot.
In Big
You
Bear.
Fuck. In Big Bear, you got belligerent, and no one was peer pressuring you to drink. You did that on your own.
And you know what I just realized?
We were doing trust shots. What are you talking about?
To trust. Hey, you know what I just realized about that? Hey, shut up, Nico. Shut
Nico,
up.
stop it.
Shut up. This is my show.
Nico, shut it.
My name's on the banner. So the way we got him hammered finally was Fan Jerry told him it was daylight savings time.
Yeah,
Daylight savings was last
This
weekend.
was last weekend, dude. You literally
You
had
fell for
no
the fake
idea.
daylight
Yeah.
savings.
You fell for the fake daylight saving.
So
buddy.
did I. I thought I didn't know
You
either.
bought it, yeah.
I fell for it too.
That was great. Well, in that case, oh.
We're talking about the janitor video, by the way.
A lot of my friends like that cut. Danny, your storytelling is top notch.
That's right. That's right.
Vomiting.
Hey, Nico had the gall when we were in Big Bear to say he could edit a video just as well as I could.
Dude, he's been an asshole. And then what's not seen, I actually have this on my memory card at home, is that he did a podcast and decided it was a good idea to tell Danny that it wasn't anything to do with his involvement in the Danny Mullen show or channel.
Nico got invited onto a podcast, and he said it was by his own merit.
By his own merit. Nothing to do with Danny.
It is because it's one of my best childhood friends podcasts.
Oh my God, he still thinks that it had nothing to do with Danny.
Hey, Nico, true or false? This is how it went with you and your best childhood friend. You and him lost contact after senior year of high school when he put his penis in your girlfriend's mouth.
Oh my God.
He'd been abusing you. He'd been stealing your lunch money in middle school.
He molested you.
Hey, but I'm not done yet, Nico. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. You fall out of contact for 7 years until now, and then what does he see come up in his recommended one day? Oh, Danny Mullen, I ruined my high school reunion. He does a little bit of clicking. Oh, my cameraman ruined everything. Who's that, Nico? I used to cam that guy. I used to fuck his girlfriend's mouth. Wait a second now. Hey, he's got connection to. This is my in.
This is my in.
Hey, he pulls out his phone. Click, 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 click. Hey, Nico. Hey, I've got a podcast now.
And you know how he found you? He couldn't fucking spell your last name, so he went to Danny Mullen's Instagram, and guess where Danny Mullen was fucking putting you front and center on one of his pics. You're lucky that you get to even be in a picture, Nico.
Dude, I don't take those photos when I get tagged and put up struck for granted at all.
Good.
They're very
I should be charging you for that appearance.
I just got paid by OkCupid $500 for a post. And maybe Danny should be getting cameraman stuff for free for those posts because he's getting more likes than me, buddy.
I'm a celebrity, Nico.
Well, remember, he has some dedicated fans, and you're acquiring some of those too now. But remember, a lot of your fans are those middle-aged women who watch The Bachelor.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about me anymore. You're right. I don't know why you're insulting me now, Nix.
Yeah, Nico.
What the fuck is this, dude? Why are you insulting me now? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Nico.
There was zero insult there.
Nico!
Yeah, Nico, listen. You listen now.
Nico, you know who your fans would be if it weren't for Papa Danny? Your mom? Your dad? Not your brothers, and definitely not your fucking girlfriend, because she'd be halfway to Tallahassee, as I've said over and over. But Danny Mullen scooped you up out of the goodness of his heart and put you behind the lens.
Fucking found you when you had nothing going for you, buddy. You had nothing.
Nothing.
You know, I definitely can't argue with that.
It gave you a goddamn purpose.
You know, he not only did he find me a purpose, but like I said, I've gotten noticed twice. Very seldom.
You've been noticed 3 or 4 times. Now you're cutting it in half.
It's called being recognized. You got recognized.
Hey, Nico, yes or no? In front of your girlfriend each time you've been recognized.
Wait, say that one more time.
In front of your girlfriend, fans have come up, shaken your hand, taken a picture with you, been like, hey, it's Neeks from Danny Mullen.
Yes, no, we were at a concert, and these 17-year-old kids, they shouted, Neeks!
Yeah.
Neeks.
That's right.
And they come up.
That's right.
And they're like,
who gave you that nickname?
Danny Mullen's camera. Okay, I've been calling it before, but Danny solidified the nickname for me.
Yeah. And so basically, Neeks, let's bring it all home here. Yeah. Why are you staying in San Diego getting drunk in a ratty motel room on Leo's dime?
Right. Come on. I paid for you to have a bender in San Diego an hour from where you live?
Okay, there was no.
Did I pay for a hooker? Did I pay for a hooker? All we're looking for is...
He went to TJ.
Did you go to fucking Tijuana?
He went to Tijuana.
Did you get a fucking hooker?
A Mexican whore, I knew it.
I don't have a passport.
Oh.
He bribed the officials at the gate.
Did you bribe the officials at the gate with my fucking hundo?
Yeah.
Did I wait, what? No.
Did you go to Mexico, bribe the officials at the gate, go into Mexico and fuck a hooker on my dime?
You know what? If I could, I would have, but no, I used it for breakfast and lunch, and then maybe some beer after the function.
Oh! He fucking used it for alcohol.
Nico, you alcoholic fiend.
You fuck.
Dude, I I'm gonna give you the hundo back this Friday. Like I said, it's fucking. I said, and I thanked you so much. I was never like saying, "Hey, please." I was never like, "Hey, I need." I was like, "Hey, if you can help me out."
Nico, I've heard enough. I've heard everything
yeah.
coming out of your mouth now is just an admission of guilt, a white flag being waved.
Unbelievable. I give you some credit for coming out forward and saying that you did buy beer with the money, which we all know the price of beer at a bar in Los Angeles or Orange County or San Diego. It's steep.
What do you think he bought? I think he bought a 4-pack of Tall Boys of Steel Reserve.
At least, yeah, exactly. No, he.
That's what bums drink to get his most fucked up off the least amount of money.
Before going into the
Wait,
bar,
does Danny
and then.
know the unit price of the beer? How does Danny know the unit price of beer? I don't even know what he's saying that far away.
I'm saying this. I'm saying I know if you had some extra beer money rattling around your pocket, you're not going with Michelob Light, asshole. Right. You're going with Steel Reserve. You're going with Old English, and you're getting the largest container you can get.
Yeah, you're trying to get as fucked up as possible.
You definitely had me right. I definitely didn't buy the cheap beer. I buy my crap beer that I like. The same one that I buy after a travel shoot.
He does buy high-end beer because he's a fucking asshole like that.
Nico.
So you used my money to buy high-end beer. That's what happened. I'm such an idiot. I had no questions. I sent it over to you only because I see you all the time, and only because I knew it was going to be a bit. For sure. As soon as you said it, can I have some money? I said, yeah. And I said, I can't wait to tell Danny about this because this is going to be a bit.
Hey, Nico, when can Leo DeTavio expect to get his $100 back?
Yeah, because I'm going to put a time on it. What do you think?
Yeah, interest.
Yeah.
Wait. What did Danny just say?
Listen, when are you paying me back, you fuck?
This Friday.
All right. Well,
we'll
I
see.
expect it
Like I told you, read the text. I told you.
I expect it very early on during the day.
I will send it to you at fucking midnight when I get paid.
All right, give it to me. Send it to me at I don't want it past 12:10.
And Nico, let me say this. Nobody reads your texts, buddy. What I do is I look at the tone. I determine how much deference there is. If I sense a lot of respect toward me in the text, I don't fire you for one more day. But if I sense a little bit of disrespect, a little bit of snark, a little bit of lip, then I'm going to be honest. Your career has been in jeopardy about 26 times during your tenure. Nobody reads your text. That's why Leo didn't actually see the Friday payback date.
No, I didn't. So listen.
He just saw, hey, I'm a piece of shit and I need money. And then just like, you know what, we can exploit this.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like those bums that say, I'm being honest, I want beer on their sign. You're one of those. You're like that bum from now on. All right?
That's me? Wait, what?
From now on, I want you to be honest and say, listen, Leo, I need some money for alcohol.
Yeah. And he'll be happy to give it to you.
I'll be happy to give it to you.
Clearly, he's got a problem with alcohol
I'm
himself
definitely-
after last
I'm
week.
definitely-
No, fuck off, all right? You have a...
I'm gonna
What?
let it all simmer down, and then in some time, I'm on purpose going to ask her for it just for that reason, to see what happens.
All right, buddy. Well, your rehab video's coming up, too. We're going to definitely do a rehab video with you in it.
Rehab video coming up. But all right, Nix. Hey, we're going to film this Saturday, bro. You're hired for another job.
No way, I made it one more week if I get fired?
I'm going to pay you in food stamps so you can't use it on booze, you
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly. Yeah, you definitely are hired.
So I can only buy, what's it called, baby formula?
No, you can go to Jack in the Box with food stamps.
Yeah, you're going to only be buying baby formula after I knock all your teeth out, you little fuck. All right, Nix. We're joking around, buddy. We love you.
We love you, Nix.
Cash, Nix, cash.
Later.
I want cash back.
Hey, I'm honored to be on the podcast over phone. Are
Yeah.
you going to drag my ass in there for an actual interview?
We're gonna do
Yeah.
the podcast is gonna be life changing, and you're gonna be drinking during that podcast.
Yes, you are. Yeah, he's got to be drunk, Nico.
Oh, you got to be drunk, Nico, to be on the podcast.
Like my mom said. My mom laughed so hard when she saw that fucking
We should
video.
just have a random black guy be Dante Culpepper the whole time. Just say like one or two words every now and then, like "What up, Neeks?" just in the corner.
We should just have like a list of 10 black dudes who are going to call in and harass him periodically.
Yeah.
All right, Nico, we got to go. We got more important stuff to talk about, buddy. Thanks for calling in.
We got more important stuff to talk about.
So that was good. That was productive. We got to the
was
bottom
good.
of a lot of stuff.
So now we know where your relationship is. Now we know when Nico's going to pay me back and what he needed the money for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a couple of Sherlock Holmes.
So I wanted to tell you this story about the open mic I was at.
Okay.
Leo and I went to that one where there's the 40-year-old DoorDash woman telling the worst jokes you've ever heard in your life.
Bad.
I heard an even worse comedian on the Wednesday nights. I went 2 nights last week. Oh, my God.
It's bad, huh?
So I came in. There was like a half-bald Asian dude wearing like Yeezys or some expensive fucking sneakers. I don't even know what they are. But I shook this guy's hand. It was me and him. We were the only people in this open mic. Shook his fucking hand, and he gave me the too cool, like, oh, what's up, dude? And went right back to his phone.
Fucking asshole.
I get up there and I do my bit, and it's him and then some ghetto girl he's with. That's the only people in this open mic plus the host. So I'm addressing my material to the rafters because this guy's just on Instagram the entire time I'm on stage. And I'm thinking to myself, is this guy just the next insert name of Asian comedian here, Joe Coy or some shit? Is this guy just going to slay? Is that why he's so unimpressed with my material? This guy fucking gets up there, Leo. This was his material. I'm going to do a rendition of this guy's set. So, I put up an Instagram video, got a couple million views yesterday. And I was walking by a local high school. A kid was like, oh, what's up, man? I know you from Instagram. And so I'm like, that's cool, bro. And I got to keep some distance because he's 15, even though I dress like a 15-year-old too.
That was his opening bit?
That was his opening fucking bit. And it gets worse.
Oh, God.
It gets worse. So I immediately, any idea that this guy's actually a talented comedian is just gone. He's fucking blows. His next bit is, there are a lot of homeless people in L.A., huh? This guy at a gas station, he asked me for some money. So I opened up my wallet. I thumbed past all the hundreds. I thumbed past the 50s, then past the 20s. I gave him $3, and he was like, what's this, man? Like, he couldn't believe all I gave him was a couple bucks. I was like, fuck you.
Wow.
I walked, that was a long walk to my car.
Yeah,
after that
it'll
set.
it'll make you contemplate what you're doing. But I mean, that's the thing. There's not that much competition. People aren't funny. It's hard to be funny. There's some good comedians that get going. Like if you go, we got to go to like the better show. Like you got to see some top of the line comedy in order to really know what's going on. But trust me, the open mics are fucking weird, man.
Hey, you know what that effect?
They're fucking weird.
You know what effect that had on my soul? I remember when I was 17, 18, I watched a highlight reel of people jumping out of the 9/11 World Trade Center towers.
Yeah.
It was just a highlight reel.
Like that.
So it's 400 fucking degrees inside their office, and the building's about to collapse. They have to jump.
Yeah.
If you watch that, it feels like your soul has a stomach ache for the next couple of days. That's how I felt on the walk back to the car after hearing that comedian do his set.
This is what I'll tell you. When you have that happen, this is what I think you should do. When I see the more seasoned comedians go to open mics, and I've seen Damon Wayans came to one of my open mics one time at the Ha Ha. There's been, some guy like this guy, Renee, who runs a lot of shows. Renee Vaca, he was at one of them. He will talk shit about those guys when they go up. When you go up and do your set, you can just be like, hey, man, wow. You really made me want to fucking kill myself listening to your set. Ha ha ha. It'll break up the room. And that guy will learn a fucking lesson. Nobody takes it personally in comedy. You can do that. One time I did a set in a fucking tank top, and the guy after me talked mad shit. It was like right when I was beginning comedy, like 3 years ago. I did a set about having a 19-year-old girlfriend and how people judge me, and I was such a fucking douchebag in a fucking cutoff.
That's pretty bad.
So this guy goes up and goes, do I have to say this? I saw that guy's nipples his entire set, man. did he really bring up his 19-year-old girlfriend? Holy shit. Ha ha ha. So he got huge laughs in the open mic.
Wow.
And then you can do that.
Okay.
And that's going to make you feel better. And then afterward, I got him back. I got the last laugh because I went up to him, I shook his hand, and I was like, hey man, just let me know where your fucking sets are. I'll be at every one of them. Because the rest of his material was fucking terrible. So
I still think it sounds like he got the best of that exchange.
Well, fuck off.
I don't even get your retort.
I had a 19-year-old girlfriend, and I was fucking jacked, and I had a huge bicep. So I think I won.
So in your head, you won, but to the rest of the people there, you left in shame.
I'm a mid-level comedian in Los Angeles, performing in the 4th best club consistently. I have another show tomorrow, Wednesday, by the way, if you wanted to come.
Well, now I'm a top-level comedian
What if I get
in Los Angeles.
What if I get you 5 minutes in a real crowd tomorrow? Are you down?
5 minutes?
Yeah, or 3. You want to do 3? You could do 3. Do you go up there, do one bit, get down?
Where at? What's a real crowd?
Ha Ha Comedy Club, buddy.
How many people are going to be in the audience?
I'd say on the low side 15, on the high side 40.
Can I do my anti-Semitic material?
Jesus, yeah. You do whatever the fuck you want.
Producer Ben will like that, the Jew.
You can do whatever you want.
I've got a new bit I just wrote about which animals it's okay to fuck.
Holy shit.
You think that'll kill? I think that'll kill.
Oh my God, that's heavy. But yeah, it'll kill.
I got an explanation, and I can tell you which ones are okay and which ones are off limits. And after I'm done, you'll be nodding your head in agreement.
Oh my God.
I've thought this through.
All right. I want to hear this bit.
We'll talk about it, man. But are we going to wrap this up for today? I feel like we've done a pretty good show.
This has been a very good show.
I kind of shot my wad.
Yeah, me too, dude. I was dying.
I shot it on Friday at 10 p.m. into my darling.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she won't admit that to you guys. I'm a little upset. I thought people were going to think of me as a stud after this podcast.
Well, she had your back. She at least said that she knows you.
It's true.
You had her phone number.
I have a girl's phone number. That's as much as you guys know now.
Right now.
Well, she knows what it looks like inside my room.
Yeah.
She commented on the curtain.
You guys heard that. The duct tape. Yeah, you heard that.
No, she didn't mention the real use of the duct tape, which was to restrain her.
Oh my God.
And to cover her mouth so the neighbors couldn't hear her screams.
I think yeah. Well, she seems funny though. At least I'll give you that.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Ben, you don't want to come over here and tell us about your lay the other weekend? He says no.
All right, no.
All right, people. That's a Leo and Danny show. Hey, subscribe to this shit if you haven't. We're getting way more views than we got subscribers.
Yep, we're getting crazy views. Just go ahead and subscribe, guys.
Which is cool. I'd rather get more views than subscribers. That's the way to do it. Later, people. That's a podcast.